My name is Jessica Cow. I'm Client Services Director at Digital Pie, and I'm a Marketo Champion class of Winter 2016. My background is that I have a PhD in oncology from Stanford University, which has nothing to do with marketing. I became a demand gen or marketing programs manager at several different biotech companies. And that's where I was introduced to marketing automation, first an Eloqua customer and then multiple Marketo customers. And that's where I kind of got my first exposure to Marketo. A couple of companies ago, I inherited a Marketo instance, and it was, people didn't understand how to use it, they didn't like it, they didn't understand what it could do for them. And I was just beginning my journey in Marketo and in marketing automation. I felt like my eyes were open and like really being inspired by all these different marketers that are facing the same challenges, and all of these different marketers that are really pushing the envelope and trying new cutting edge things. And what's interesting, I think, is it's actually quite similar to what my background is, because as a scientist, we're always trying to push the edge and push the limits and do cutting edge things, but in science. And I feel like that really carries over from a marketing automation perspective, because we're really trying to push the boundaries of what we can do and try new and innovative things. So that's when I really got hooked and addicted to Marketo, where I do have, I do bleed purple, as I think all or most Marketo champions do. A lot of us are in Marketo, 6+ hours a day, every day for the past, 6 years. And I was so inspired. I remember going to Marketo University Day and learning about emails and landing pages. And I remember distinctly going to the Marketo analytics section and just being in awe and was so inspired. And I said to myself, one day, I want to be on that stage, and I want to be helping other people learn this, because this is tough. This is really hard. I mean, I consider myself an intelligent person, but boy, this is really, really hard. This is not for the faint of heart. So I was really happy and really honored to be selected the next year to become a Marketo speaker. And I've spoken at Marketo Summit multiple years. Last year, or this past Marketo Summit, I was really honored to be able to give a talk on analytics. So, those things that I said to myself like 5 years ago, that I wanted to be on that stage and I wanted to inspire other people and I wanted to help other people, be able to be better marketers. I mean, my PhD was on large data analysis, looking for patterns in breast cancer. So what I feel like what I do every day and what I excel at is basically looking at data and looking at patterns. And when something looks off, how can I look at the data and how can I have the data tell me a story, right? I mean, that's what we do as marketers. Marketing has become more of an analytics, is more data driven. And what I did in my life before as a marketer is to basically take and analyze a large amount of data and figure out what story it's trying to tell me, and draw insight from that. I think when I decided that I wanted to be a marketer was I think when I went to my first summit, and I was inspired, and I'd never been in a place where so many marketers were together and they were sharing the knowledge and inspiring each other, and we're learning from each other, and everyone is in the same boat. We're all struggling and have the same problems at different companies. And really being part of that community was really inspired me to be like, yeah, this is where I belong. And there's just this desire to continue to help others. I run the Marketo user group here in Silicon Valley, and I'm constantly trying to keep that going for the local group here as well. To present at a webinar, a customer webinar for Marketo. Constantly be on community and trying to help others, speaking at the Marketo user groups, and basically share my learnings with other people. And I think that's really at the heart of being a Marketo champion, because you're championing others in the community. You're a leader within the community, and we're really, I think, from a community perspective, we're trying to give back and help others be successful. And I think that's how we get to be Marketo champions.